I hope you are there.
Yes, Dada. And before we get there, before we get planning the centenary, I think it's important to understand how Vidyapith has transformed over the years. And Nandita, we wanted to surprise you again. So before we break
Yes,
into
of
the
course.
smaller rooms, we would request, and I must bring it to everyone's knowledge that Nandita has worked really hard for them. I mean, we requested him to put together something just like yesterday or evening day before, and he has worked really hard to put together all data, and he will be happy to take us through take us through his journey and anything else that has been important to Vidyapith. So Nandita, all yours. We are excited to know
Yes,
because we passed out in different years and there are a lot of things we don't know probably.
yes, yes. I shall try my best within my limited capacity. Of course, please. So give the option for screen sharing. Screen sharing option. Have it? Yes, yes, yes. It is there. You have to. It's now disabled, but post disabled.
Shant,
Is
Yes,
it working?
enable the
yes, yes, yes.
screen
Now,
sharing
now.
option.
Yes, yes. I'm sharing. Yes, sharing in progress. And as you said, I just tried within my limited capacity. So মন্দিরটা আছে না ফার্স্ট আচ্ছা
ফুল স্ক্রিন করে দিন স্যার, ফুল
হ্যাঁ
স্ক্রিন করে দিন।
এটা
হ্যাঁ
ফুল
ওটাই,
স্ক্রিন
হ্যাঁ ওটাই।
ফুল স্ক্রিনটা দিন। মন্দিরের একটা ফটো, হ্যাঁ মন্দিরের টেম্পলটা দেখুন। এটা আমাদের এটা দিয়ে এইটা ঠাকুরের ভিউ, ঠাকুরের ভিউ। এইটা নয়, ঠাকুরের এটা কি করে হবে না? একটু থাকবেন আপনি। ওকে। ওম স্থাপকায় চ ধর্মস্য সর্বধর্ম স্বরূপিণে অবতার বরিষ্ঠায় রামকৃষ্ণায় তে নমঃ। জয় ঠাকুর। A warm good afternoon to you all. Revered Swami Jayantananda Ji Maharaj, Secretary Ramakrishna Mission Vidyapith Deoghar, Revered Swami Divyasudhananda Ji Maharaj, Principal, Revered Vice Principal Maharaj, Chief Warden Maharaj, other revered monks and brahmacharis, dear and respected Secretary and President and other senior members of Vidyapith Praktani, please accept my humble pranam and regards. My students, alumni association members, or my present students, or any other ex-students, or others who are watching these programs, to them, my heartfelt love and affection to all, and my dear colleague, my namaskar and best wishes to you all. As Prashant introduced myself for my business, so as you wanted, I'm trying to speak on the history of Vidyapith, which you regard as your second mother. It's a challenging task to say about the history of Vidyapith, of such an old premier institutions in a short period. Okay, I'm trying my best, but if I can't, please forgive me. On Swami Vivekananda's idea of man-making and character-building educations, Vidyapith started its journey in a small rented house at Mihijam, near Chittaranjan, Asansol, in May 1922. With only 3 day scholar students, by Brahmachari Vidya Chaitanya Maharaj, later who received the monastic name as Swami Sadbhavananda. Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj, the second president of Ramakrishna Order, inaugurated the school ceremonially at its present premises on January 29, 1926, means where we see the Vidyapith at present and the holy Saraswati Puja day. Obviously, Vidyapith has now completed 98 years of journey and going to celebrate centenary ceremony shortly. It is therefore rich in experience and expertise, witnessing ups and downs within its periods. It has had slices of joy and ounces of sorrow during this period. However, Vidyapith is maintaining its tradition and heritage with topmost priorities beside maintaining its academic excellence. Even Vidyapith received National Award for its outstanding work in the field of child welfare in 1986. Revered Swami Chidananda Maharaj, now Vice President of Ramakrishna Order, received this award from the then President of India, Gani Joel Singh. So let us enter. Get the first one. So let us enter inside the widespread campus. Let us, yes. So this, it is the far from the, in front of the gate through which everyone enters into the Vidyapith. You see the main gate in front, and the right side, left side, actually these photographs have been taken because the left side campus was Orunalaya Dreamland Hotel, and the right side was Godham. These were not accessible to you, to anyone, except Godham for some staff members. And this is just in front of the Vidyapith main gate, the structure designed by Jharkhand government for the devotees or pilgrims during the Shabuni Mela. This is a permanent shed just in front of our school, and this a beautiful decoration in cooperation with the Jharkhand government. And this is here where you see the huge trunk colored with red and white, and that is that big jamgach berry tree, that huge, though it lost its volume to some extent, but is standing there still, and you just see that great. So it is there, and again close. And this is now the post office. Another achievement, it has become a branch post office. It is not the extension counter, but serving as a branch post office. And this is just when you go out, the next. And so we are now entered into this. This is the background here. Here we have entered into the campus, and there you see just whenever you enter, you see in front our temple. In front you see the temple. So all of you know the temples. Now the left side and the right side, these two buildings. Earlier, before 90 Platinum Jubilee, these two buildings were used as dham. But during Platinum Jubilee year, 97, they are turned to Ramakrishna Darshan and as a book sale counter. And if you enter into the building, enter into the prayer hall, then this is holy trio, as it is, as you used to worship in every day. So same as there, no changes. And so it is this, it is during the festivals. Some devotees comes from outsides, and this is the students, and this behind the Baba Vidyanath temple behind. So as I was talking to the morning session, we go to the school. Then this is actually all of you are interested about the school. So this is my school called Bani Bhavan. Perhaps you see the revealing Bani Bhavan. This Bani Bhavan came into existence in the year 1937. And before that, you know, some dhams in the early 1926, 28, 28, 31, 32. So Sharadananda Dham, Matri Dham, then Vigyanananda Dham, Vivekananda Dham, so called the hostels, named after direct disciples of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna Dev. Their boys used to stay as well as Vigananda Dham also used as a prayer hall. And now the new prayer hall. So this is here. This is here my journey in the Vidyapith. You see the 1985 batch. And when I joined in the morning session, I said I joined in the 1984 October. So 1985 is my first batch. Here I see Swami Chandranandaji Maharaj at the center with glass was the then secretary, and the left side of Swami Chandranandaji, Swami Shwetanandaji Maharaj, he was the then principal, and the left side of Shwetanandaji, the Vasudev Maharaj, the chief warden. Then in the Amal Maharaj used to serve in the Goshala. Then this is Devan Maharaj used to serve in the Bhandar, and again the left is Mishroji, and then your respected Lalla. Then from the center, Swami Chandranandaji Maharaj, his right, Swami Pavananandaji Maharaj, Shambhu Maharaj. And then his right, Hiralal Maharaj used to stay in a small room near the Goshala. And then again his right, this is Durgada. And right side of Durgada is Jyotir Maharaj. And behind Pavananandaji, Shambhu Maharaj, this is Bamapada Maharaj. He is a Brahmachari. And just behind Chandranandaji Maharaj, this is Probir Maharaj, also Brahmachari. And behind Shwetanandaji, this is Yamada Maharaj, the Japani Maharaj, whose work is still existing on the school corridor, school wall. Okay, it is that. And this. আমাকে আর কি দেখবি আমাকে আর দাঁড়া
আমি প্রভাত রঞ্জন মন্ডল বলছি। এই স্বামীজির মূর্তিটা বাণী ভবনে ইনস্টল করেছিলেন স্বামী বীরেশ্বরানন্দজি মহারাজ, তখন আমি ওখানে ছিলাম। আমি 1967 পাস করেছি ওখান থেকে।
আচ্ছা,
আমরা যখন ছিলাম তখন এই স্বামীজির মূর্তিটা স্বামী বীরেশ্বরানন্দজি স্থাপনা করেছিলেন। থ্যাংক ইউ।
নাইস নাইস। এটা বড় হয়, এটা বড়। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, এটাই তো। এই যে
নন্দিতা মিস্টার হ্যান্ডসাম,
and Nandija is this, এটা কি করে দেখানো যায়?
এইটাই তো।
হ্যাঁ, this is Shamal Nandi,
cutest Mr. Handsome.
Oh, 36 years before, so everyone was such a fellow. And this is Sikantoda Dadu, and this is Zulonda, and this is Zulonda from standing from left. Sikantoda Dadu now is passing his time as very old man. Then Zulonda, then Purushottam Maharaj, then Mahapada Maharaj, then Biman Mahato, then Bengali teacher. Then I said Probir Maharaj, then Yamada Maharaj, then Samuel Karfa as English teacher, then Samuel Nandi as physics, and Abhijit Dasgupta then was maths teacher, and it is Udayanaran Khawari as English teacher. Later he helped in inaugurating the National Open School, a vocational system of our Balokendra. Later on, Udayanaran Khawari became the Joint Secretary of CBSE, and he came Deoghar when even helped in inaugurating the Vivekananda Computer Center during 150th birth anniversary of Vivekananda. Okay? Yes, okay. And I can't say the name of the boys, perhaps at the top from right, standing from right side. Second one is Deoghar Chakravarti, is now in the Antarctica. During the puja meditation, he talked to me with a video conference.
নন্দিতা বেশিরভাগ ছেলেগুলো খুব বদমাইশ ছেলে ছিল গুলো।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
সাধু তুমি তখন পর্যন্ত ছেড়ে গেছিলে। এখানে শরৎ আছে, মনীষ প্রিয়দর্শী আছে।
হ্যাঁ, মনীষ প্রিয়দর্শী।
What I said is universal, that immediately the next batch is considered কি বদমাইশ, ওই জন্য।
হ্যাঁ, তো সেই জন্য তুমি
নমস্কার।
হ্যাঁ নমস্কার। হ্যাঁ
নমস্কার, আমি দেবদীপ চক্রবর্তী, এক্ষুনি জয়েন করলাম।
ও দেবদীপের কথা বলছিলাম। মানে আমি কতজনকে গল্প করেছি যে আনবিলিভেবল, দেবদেব রুম থেকে দেখাচ্ছে যে আন্টার্কটিকা, যেটা সুদীপ সেনগুপ্ত কলেজ লাইফ, দেশে বেরোতো ধারাবাহিক আন্টার্কটিকার অভিযান। তখন পড়তাম স্যার, পেঙ্গুইন ও ছবি দেখালো, পেঙ্গুইন মানে পেঙ্গুইন যেন আমাদের এখানে শালিক আর চড়াই। কাক, পায়রা, পেঙ্গুইন ওর রুমের বাইরে। Yes, Devdeep. I remind those video
নন্দিতা এই ছবিটা সকালবেলা দেখাতেন, তাহলে দেবদেব আগে জয়েন করতো।
Oh,
Good evening, Shantanu.
No, Devdeep, welcome. I mean, fantastic
নন্দিতা
photos. Keep sending
extremely
us.
fortunate, আপনি যে সময় বলছিলেন সেই সময় আমি জয়েন করলাম।
আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা। Okay. And this is Bhaskar.
Oh, thank you. Sure, I'll be sending you more.
Okay. Okay, now going to continue my session. Okay. And this photo actually I have kept. This is Principal Moraz, revered. Okay, I'm coming later on. This is actually here. This is 1989 batch. উপরে কি করে যাবে?
এটা আমাদের ব্যাচ স্যার।
হ্যাঁ, it is
এটা আমাদের ব্যাচ।
হ্যাঁ, নিচে নামান আরেকটু আরো আছে। This is year 89, exactly the photo frame. And the earlier photo 9 had been dropped by my paper writings, so up to 10 to 85. As just I preserve the photo, but this is exact which you collect after your examination is over. Here Switanandaji as secretary cum principal, and the left side of him, this is Shami Devomayanandaji. And this photo I have taken because the left side of Devomayanandaji, Brahmachari Amiya Maharaj, during his time, during 1991 like that, the Vidyapith brings computer first time. And this was very challenging, computer. We did not know what is that. Chaitanandaji Maharaj একদিন বলছিলেন, আরে নন্দী, ও কি খুব বড় জিনিস নাকি? টিভি হয়তো একটা টিভির মতো থাকে, আর একটা কিছুই বুঝতে পারি না, কিছুই নয়। টিভি আছে, দেখেছি ওই তখন ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ দেখতে যেতাম কারো কোনো স্যারের বছরদার বাড়িতে, তা টিভি দেখেছি, কিন্তু কম্পিউটার কি? তা সেই কম্পিউটার এরকম 1991 এর সময় আসে, অমিয় মহারাজের সময়। আমরা খাবার পর এভরিডে নাইটে আফটার ডিনার used to use the computer, how then 10, 20 basic beginners all here, something like that. I can't remind. So basic the language, etc. is very surprising. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 becomes the summation, a series, a chain. And now we are using this platform, the same system, the technology for our day-to-day classes. And even needless to mention this seminar, this reunion online.
By this time, the picture has become colored.
Yes. By this time, the picture had become colored. Yes. This, of course. Yes. So it is this school. So I have entered into the school, and at this point, I would like to mention one more things. This is the Bani Bhavan as someone telling the installation of Swami Vivekananda's portrait. It is the closer view, and this is what the principal's room. Revered Shwetanandaji Maharaj also used to stay in the same room, where now we see Swami Vibhushadanandaji as principal. The same room shared by him. This is the school front. Here the structure of Goddess Saraswati is there. It came into existence during 97, 98 during the time of student. And what I am interested to say about the second floor of the school building. Here, the right side, here it starts from 9A to 8A, 9A, 9B, 10A, 10B, and 8A. 5 rooms are there. And the top, I mean the first floor, here you see the right side. This building came in existence in during 85 to 95. When Chaitanandaji was principal, secretary, Devomayanandaji and Samarpananandaji, Ramakrishna Maharaj were principal, then many things came new, like the second floor of the first floor of the school building, now used as a study hall or other competitive exams. And this particular photo I have collected because my 92 batch, 3 students Center one is Sovik Maharaj, Swami Bhudevananda. The right side of him is Anirban Maharaj, Swami Dibbonathananda. And the left side of Shovik Maharaj is Jayanta Maharaj. I forget what is his son's name. Someone can say his son's name. I forget. Okay.
Jayanta Shukla.
No, Jayanta Shukla is son's name. Honestly,
Yeah.
I can't remember. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Very sorry. I could have been. Okay. I'm very sorry.
No, yeah, Nandita.
Subhadrananda.
Subhadrananda.
Oh, sorry,
Subhadrananda.
Subhadrananda. Subhadrananda. Yes, we were said this yesterday, but again.
Secretary Maharaj.
Yes. Swami Subhadrananda. Okay.
They are all my Guru Bhai.
Yes. Though they are my student, but my heartfelt wishes, my pranam, my regards, and my earnest prayer to the Holy Tribe, Baba Vidyapith, so that they keep well, they do well in future. And this is the present school building where now you see that inside this room, the online reunion is going on. This is one of such venue. It is a digital resource used for class 9 and 10 students. Digital resource means here various books. These rooms, you see, some side is sitting. Oh, this is of course the still photo. And so here some alumni, various costly reference books are there. Students come here and use the library. This is open. Dear students, you may recall that the library below the main temple, the ground floor, Shankarda was as librarian. Only the library means Shankarda, very strict persons. Even we could not access the library very proper way. Shankarda, এই বইটা নিয়ে যাবো না এইসব বই হাত দিবে না যান এইসব বই না Now that thing has been totally abolished. This library, this almirah in the left side, not visible, it's accessible to all, no lock and keys. And their computer sets are there, perhaps in this too. Actually, it is tailoring section. Earlier, it was tailoring section and the Shambhuda's room, where Shambhuda is to stay. So this rooms transformed into this. It is very recently, just in the last year, early 19. And this is another inside the view where we are doing. And this is the, you see the school building, the another portion. You see the red circular structure. It is just during before Puja vacation has been installed. It is the fire extinguishing system. It is highly updated. As CBSE requires for affiliations, the fire extinguishing system should be there. So its water stream just behaves like a water cannon, as Calcutta police uses water cannon. So it is very high speed. 50-60 meter water stream can go far. Total 10 such systems are there. In such, one big water reservoir is installed at the top of the first floor of the school building. These are some various school activities which are going on at present, as you see. Some teachers say annual prize distribution, etc. So it gives you the warmth. So here, the Bhatri Bhavan, and the students are taking blessing from Revered Secretary Maharaj, the International Yoga Day, like this, and some glimpse of school activities. Revered Principal Maharaj, along with Secretary Maharaj, Swami Jayantanandji, receiving the awards by regional officers, Secretary of CBSE Patna Zone. Dear students, you will be glad to know that now our school last consecutive 3 years serving as the one of the venue for evaluation of answer books for class 10 and 12. We some senior teachers, we take part as a head examiners, and examiners from Deoghar and around come our center and evaluate the copy as per norms and regulation prescribed by the CBSE. So some CBSE regional officer is offering some awards. And these are other several activities. So starting from biennial exhibitions, this year it was supposed to occur the biennial exhibitions, but Corona kept away everything. The students are also very much, so these are the figures of the annual exhibitions. So it is this, some 15th August, you see, annual drill, swimming pool, annual sports, or these some things are there. Various activities, blanket distribution to the charitable dispensary. The mobile medical unit is there. Our senior alumni brothers and the other alumni members also know that. They also come every year. This time it is not possible. Near Deoghar and surrounding Deoghar, around 20-30 kilometers periphery, they used to go and treat and check up freely, even distribute some essential needs to the needy peoples. This is the school view. And this is what in the morning Principal Maharaj were telling. This is the upgraded classroom. This is installed by Tata Edge. Here you see at the top is the projector. The right side white one is the smart board. Left side is the normal board. And the right side cabinet is the accessories. Okay. So this is about the schools. And there, then you see the from school when you go towards the prayer hall by the road in front of the school. Then this is the new building came into the existence. Is the central office came into existence in the 1999. Also inaugurated. It came into existence during the time of revered Swami Shubhidanandaji Maharaj, now the GS Maharaj, and we see revered Vipul Maharaj, our Secretary Maharaj, Swami Jayantanandaji in his office. And this is the upgraded central office. It is this. And then is this is the Utsav Mancho. This place was totally Dreamland. Here the Utsav Mancho, here just when you go near Chief Warden's office towards the kitchen, the right side, left side the temple, and the right side, here you see the behind it is the monk's quarter, and this is called the Utsav Mancho. It also came into existence 99, 2000, 2001, like that, to reduce the pressure of the prayer hall during Saraswati Puja, Shivaratri, or public celebrations like Saraswati Puja, Shivaratri, here huge gatherings are there. To reduce the pressure, Revered Shubhidanandaji Maharaj felt the new venue is required, and that lawn transferred as Utsav Manch. Here Saraswati Puja, you see, this is the Shivaratri festival taking place at that place in the Utsav Manch. And this is the exact closer view of Shivaratri. So the performer, our students, perhaps their student, you can also recap your school days. There the Nandi Vringi and the Shiva. So as a Shivaratri, here our Pujari, the Saraswati Puja is also celebrating in the Utsav month. So it's become very useful and very big place. So nowadays is used very effectively. Then after Utsav month, if we go, then this is what you are telling about that. Balaramda, this is the place where Balaramda is working sincerely under the guidance of some monastic staff. At present now, Brahmachari Anupam Maharaj is there. So this is the guest dining hall. This is the guest dining hall. This is again came new during Shubhidanandaji Maharaj. Ramananda Bhavan, Narayan Bhandar, now as an office. And inside this, the door is closed. Inside is the cooking place, the huge space, huge sufficient place. There the cutting preparations, etc. And the right side, the cooking places run by diesel, coal, and even gobar gas. And this is the front view. You see the left side is the prayer hall. And in from back side of the prayer hall, there was the kitchen as it is. And after kitchen, if we proceed, then right side of the kitchen, actually, there is the monk's quarter. and below is the Ramakrishna Dham. Someone was talking. And this Adbhutananda Dham became new. To increase the strength of students, student capacity has been increased. Adbhutananda Dham. And the second floor, it is just near the corner of the monks' quarter, between Vijnananda Dham and monks' quarter, near the kuo, near the well, the kitchen garden, that corner. And the second floor then came Turiyananda Dham. This is not yet functioning. It came into existence during the time of Swami Thakurupanandaji. So it is these two new dhams. And now here is the, perhaps who have not come, swimming pool. You see 2009. This is the swimming pool, Vivekananda Torontal is the swimming pool, and came into functioning January 22, 2009. And this is the outside, and the swimming pool is inside. This is the inner view of the swimming pool. Is very useful for the students. So Sarvaganandaji raised it, and the students, interns, and the Wednesday, then in some other weekdays day after the school is over, or Sunday, the students in a group come and practice swimming. Even swimming competition held, 25-meter freestyle or some swimming competition held, and prizes are given during the annual prize distribution day. So this is for the swimming pool. And then this is museum. This is actually the Platinum Jubilee Museum. Came into existence during 1997. Again, Revered Swami Shubhiranandaji was the secretary here. You see, Platinum Jubilee Museum is written here. Inside the museum, various, so here is the outside, of course, everything's. I did not enter into this, so only taken from outside. My suggestion would be, if you get a chance, this crisis period is over. We all pray to our Thakur. So let the crisis period is over. Then when you get time, you please come and visit this. Various collections are there. Collections from various states, their tribals or their lifestyles, even pieces of artworks. So many things are there. And the history of Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission, history of Vidyapith. Prashant Tibriyal was talking about that, but I could not manage to do everything in this short period. Please forgive me for this time. So, but this is the inside the museum, some part, the worker was there, or Bamdevda was there. So the door was open, I took some steps, so showing inside. By the way, this photo is found also in the inside the library also. And then after museum, so we are going gradually, going from museum, then we are going towards the auditorium, the same auditorium which you see. This auditorium nowadays, I can still remind that the auditorium which you see, this is the back view of the auditorium. You see the white patch, which is the now entrance. And when I came in the 1985, at those time, this was only the structure, the flat surface through which we see the white patch is now the entrance, main entrance. So only this was used as a stage, and two sides, still those rooms are there. They were used by the participants for dressing, etc. And it was facing opposite as is now faced. I still remember some reunion held first time during Shwetanandaji Maharaj. If I am not wrong, Dr. Amitabh Chakraborty, perhaps his father was also a doctor. I still remember we are very close. We sat in front of this, and then Amitabh Babu খুব ভালো তবলা বাজাতেন বা তবলার কিছু ইন্টারেস্ট ছিল। এরপর উনি একটা প্রোগ্রাম করেছিলেন লাইব্রেরিতে যে তরমার গাব দিয়ে তৈরি হয়, তবলার উপরে উনি কোশ্চেন নিয়েছিলেন। I still
অমিতাভ চ্যাটার্জি,
চ্যাটার্জি, ইয়েস, প্রদীপ দা, ও আমি আমার মনে ঠিক, কিন্তু অমিতাভ বাবুর নামটা আমার মনে আছে। ফার্স্ট ইউনিয়ন এইখানে ওই আপনারা বসে এখানে করতেন, এসে আমরা বসতাম, ফাংশন দেখতাম রাত্রির বেলা, এখানে প্রোগ্রাম হতো। তার সেই ব্যাক সাইডটা এখন হচ্ছে এটা ফ্রন্ট ফেসিং চেঞ্জ হয়ে গেছে। এটা হচ্ছে প্রেজেন্ট স্টেজটা, এখানে প্রোগ্রাম হয়।
This was known as gymnasium, and from 1967, it was all open.
It was open. Even I went
Nothing was there. It was just like a big cow shed.
Both sides were
Only
open.
tin shed.
Yes, tin shed. Only tin shed, and only the stage and the adjacent two rooms were there. And then 3 sides were open, front, left, right, and only the tin shed. And then we used to sit on the floor on spreading carpets. Then during 97, 98, it modified, changed to the Vivekananda Auditorium. It's very now used in every programs. And it is the outside, the Vivekananda Auditorium, just outside view. And this is the place where Swami Shivanandaji Mahapurush Maharaj envisaged the vision. He got the darshan from this place. Local people used to say darshaniya. So the structure is there. So after this, then this is the indoor dispensary. About indoor dispensary, if I want to say something, when I came in Vidyapith, then indoor dispensary was existing Shubhadananda Dham. And now the then dispensary now becomes the Dham, as Shubhadananda Dham is serving, and the then guest house. And I first my couple of nights during 84 last October, I stayed in this guest house, which is now we see as a Arogya Bhavan, known as the indoor dispensary. This is now as indoor dispensary. Besides, in +2 section, there is another. Here, nearly 25 beds are there for our students. If special need, then students are taken care and they are shifted to the outside. Even if special need are there, then guardians are called, or Kolkata somewhere, Asansol somewhere if needed, then these things. Now, this is also, everything I arranged that's the last day. I got the chance only the last day. Last evening I had some class also. So this is the generator room near the main well inside the campus. So at those time, only the generator was very small generators, only used to light up the school buildings during study time. Even sometimes it goes damaged, so study is over. And now generators, gradually number of generators starting from 125 kV, 80 kV, 50 kV, so many generators are there and different sections. And you can realize this, the control room. So the control room says, now what generating capacity, alternative supply system we have. It's a highly enriched system, the whole Vidyapith campus. Even our school has separate eco-friendly generator. Modern guest house, which I showed you earlier, they are also the eco-friendly guest generator. And in the +2 section, separate generator. Outdoor hospital, a separate generator is there. So no more problems. At the same time, now power supply system as supplied by the Jharkhand government has been enhanced several times. When I came Vidyapith, and I wrote my first letter to my home, that here only 4 hours after 24 current supply is there, and remaining 20 hours no power supply. It has now changed.
কিন্তু নন্দিতা বলে দেব যে disruption in power supply was a blessing in disguise, by the way. For at least for us, I mean, যারা আমরা 80-তে ছিলাম, আমাদের জন্য that used to be the
আপনারা 80-তে কি দাদা, আমরা স্টাডি
এক্স্যাক্টলি
কখন একবার পাওয়ারটা অফ হয় আর জেনারেটরটা যদি একবার বসে যায় তাহলে বেশ সব স্কুলের সামনের মাঠে
না, কিন্তু আমাদের সময়ও স্বামীজি সহিতানন্দজি মহারাজ আর চন্দন মহারাজ ছিলেন তখন, তো আমাদের তো এমন ছিল যে মানে পার গেলেই ইমিডিয়েট চলে যেত। একটা সিস্টেম ছিল which used to take just 30 seconds, অটোমেটিক অন হয়ে যেত, ওটা গিয়ে চালাতে হতো না আমাদের। হ্যাঁ, ওই সায়েন্স বিল্ডিং এর পাশে ছিল আমাদের জেনারেটর তখন।
এটা কোন ইয়ারের কথা বলছেন?
আমরা তো কি মানে
77 ছিল, 77 ছিল।
আগে জিতেন দা চালাতেন।
জিতেন দা ছিলেন,
77 ছিল।
ওটা হ্যান্ডেলিং সিস্টেম জেনারেটর ছিল। হ্যাঁ, হ্যান্ডেলিং
ছিল।
হ্যাঁ, হ্যান্ডেলিং বেশ। যাই হোক, সো দিস ইজ আমাদের নিউ গেস্ট হাউস, accommodating almost 46 guests, very hi-fi guest house. Came into existence in also 2011 during Swami Sarvamanandji Maharaj. Jolda. So this is what, and now almost at the end, if something I will say you, now we are coming back to the +2 sections. Actually, when we were talking, whenever the guardians used to visit wards, and used to talk to me, sir, please Maharaj ke bolun jodi +2 টা করা যায়, স্যার 10 এর পর বাইরে ছেলেদের পড়াতে বহুত অসুবিধা হয়। এটা চলে যাচ্ছে। সুবীরানন্দজি আসার পর উনি এটা খুব রিয়েলাইজ করলেন এবং উনি খুব বড় পদক্ষেপ নিলেন, যেমন করেই হোক +2 টা করতে হবে। অনেক কষ্ট সৃষ্টি, অনেক এটা সেটা করে তখন কিছু নাই। এখন যেটা ওই সেন্ট্রাল অফিস আমি দেখালাম, তার ফার্স্ট ফ্লোরটা, ওখানে উনি স্টার্ট করেন। 2010 board appeared candidates, out of which 44 candidates got admission into class 11 in 2000, and classes তখন হতো ওই সেন্ট্রাল অফিসের ফার্স্ট ফ্লোর, 11 দুটো সেকশন। তারপরে আবার 2000 নেক্সট ইয়ার নিউ অ্যাডমিশন অফ 11, দেন 12 এর আরো দুটো রুম পাশে হলো। এই করে শুরুর পর 2004 in 2004, then this was Dreamland, part of the Dreamland Hotel. It was Urunalai was there. Fortunately or unfortunately, I also stayed with my family for here. There was Urunalai, a very old reddish building and jungles like that. This is from outside, and coming. Then this is the very same part. If you go outside, even if we proceed 10-20 meters, then this is the main gate for the indooriums. Here the stadiums. Again, if we go 10-14 meters, so this is Swamiji's structure, the huge structures. Now we see the academic complex senior secondary section. As you see, here we are entering into the school. So you see that foundation stone laid by Arjun Munda is the Honorable Chief Minister in 2003. And I said earlier, school came into existence. This is exactly the front view of the school structure of God Saraswati. Here is the fountain and Holy Mother is there. So this is the two-storied building till this school is used. And here in the left side, this is the left wing of the school. The ground floor used as office, Secretary Maharaj's room, and the ground floor to this side, this is the Vice Principal's room and the computer lab. And the Kripa Loya, whole part is not seen. Loya is something seen. This is the science lab, physics and chemistry, ground floor physics, and the first floor is the chemistry lab. It's very high-fi lab, accommodates 40 students at a single class. And this is what you see that inauguration is 2014. Is this is the Shivananda Hall, as Revered Shubiranandaji Maharaj named it as the Shivananda Hall.
No, Nandita. 2004.
4 is it?
Shivananda
2004.
Hall in 2004.
2004. Yes. Yeah, this is the you can see the big slab. You can see here Holy Mother's Memorial inaugurated by His Holiness Srimad Swami Mahananandaji Maharaj, the then Vice President of Ramakrishna Math and Mission, Belur Math, on memory of that, on Monday, the 16th February 2004. Here is the glass window. So I am taking the snap, giving my image. Inside is the hall where the morning assembly takes place, and some programs for 11-12 also takes place there. Okay, this was the school building. Now I am entering the residential complex for senior secondary sections. Perhaps you see, is the residential complex, is the guard. And the walls are decorated by quotations of Swamiji, Holy Mother, Thakurs. The three walls in front of the Vidyapith, I mean the left and right of Vidyapith main gate, then the wall of the +2 academic section and +2 hostel section. This type of quotations are found. Then if I enter inside the room, then they into this oh, it about sports complex it was earlier. So it is this inside the hostel campus. This is the panoramic view of the prayer hall in the +2 sections. Is the first floor, and on the ground floor as library. And the right side building is seen as a hostel for 12 boys, 2-storied building. Here you see the hostel, Trigunatitadhananda Dham and Ovedananda Dham. This came into existence in 2001. Two such 2-storied buildings are there, used by 11 and 12 students. This is another section for 11 students, also 2-storied buildings. And in front far, we see the dining space, this dining hall used by the senior secondary students and some staffs residing there. And all of you know perhaps, central cooking system is in the secondary sections, the Bhandar kitchen system. The carriers, trolley carts there, foods are brought here and then shoved. So this is the view of the, again, inside the campus of the +2 hostel buildings. So, okay, this is what I tried to say something. Now I would not take much times, just I want to say that, and now just as per my experience. So this is what I tried to say. Then at present days, as you was telling, in 2019, there is Auto Tinkering Lab, a very challenging device says are there or something is there. Auto Tinkering Lab, a project by central government and Secretary Maharaj and Principal Maharaj by their combined effort. It is a totally 15 lakh project, very updated from 3D printers to other electronic gadgets, equipments, so that our students can come here and they can do yourself some things themselves. Our experienced teachers are there for their for guiding them. Okay, so the school started its journey again. Just I am wrapping up. Now I am concluding, going to conclude. I will not take much time. So it started up at the present premises in 1926 with 56 students, and at present the student capacity is 512. Our total number of hostels 16, and the last year, 2000, AISSE, known as the secondary batch, 76 students appeared. The school average is 95% approximately, and the top scorer Prabhat Ranjan scored 99.2%. And in the senior secondary section, known as AISSC, All India Senior School Secondary Certificate Examination, 66 boys appeared, and Soradeep Das scored 98%, and school average is 92%. By the way, Soradeep Das also ranked very top ranked in the JEE Advanced IIT main exams. He is now pursuing a study at the ISER. So, by the way, the school also got the top ranked CBSE school in India because of its such academic excellence. And now what I'm going to, if you need to something or what something say. I hope I almost covered. Revered Principal Maharaj or Secretary Maharaj, almost I covered some things. Principal Maharaj, Secretary Maharaj, please, may I leave it now? Concluding, may I conclude now?
Yeah, it was really very nice. And I should tell that Nandita has prepared all these just in 1 day's notice and less than 24 hours. He himself went to all places, took the current pictures on his mobile, and just now shared with us. So all credit goes to him.
Maharaj, it's your greatness.
Thank you.
Yes, so I am concluding.
Thank you, Maharaj.
And
So,
recently, Nandita has completed 36 years stay at Vidyapith.
yes,
Congratulations.
And I should disclose that revered Secretary Maharaj is planning to give him the responsibility of the Vice Principal of Vidyapith very soon.
Very good. Very good. Now,
okay,
Maharaj,
thank
so,
you.
I mean, that brings us to a point, while all of us have been associated and we have been married in our own, normal lives over there. But marriage to Vidyapith is typically the teachers who get married over there. I mean, so Nandita, in our times, Vice Principal was Nityanand Mishra sir was there, and we have seen his dedication. And we hope that Nandita falls into his footsteps over there.
Yes, I am also a married person. I stay outside.
No, you are married to Vidyapith now, Maharaj.
Yes. I passed much time in school. And Maharaj, just 1 minute, I am concluding this. Just so, we believe that everything is done with the grace of Holy Trio. And we hope the blessings of Holy Trio and Baba Vidyanath will be always with us, so that our institution, our mother, Vidyapith, in the coming days, move far and far ahead. And I'm fortunate in getting this platform to share my views as you have provided. And I am grateful to revered Principal Maharaj and Kailash Maharaj for their technical support for presenting these presentations. I tried my best. Again, if you don't mind, if I go wrong somewhere, Joy Thakur.